Hey! Hi! How you doing? This is the Gamertron, and welcome to the Gamertron Show. I love video games. If you've been subscribed to my channel and watching my videos for a while now, you know this already. You guys know I love video games. I love old, I love new, I love the past of video gaming, I love the present of video gaming. And I'm very curious, I am genuinely very curious as to the future of video gaming and future generations of gamers. First off, let's look at the obvious. For instance, video games are getting more and more common. Playing video games is becoming more and more common, more and more of a general thing. It's no longer a niche thing, or becoming no longer of a niche thing. It's becoming commonplace, it's becoming natural, like movies and sports. More people of all ages, all genders, all races, all backgrounds and beliefs, you name it, everyone is starting to play and enjoy video games, getting into gaming. For so long, for so many years, gaming was the nerdy thing, it was the uncool thing, it was the geeky thing. It was looked at as weird and unpopular. It was looked at as a boys-only thing. But now gaming has expanded. It's blown up into something for everybody. There is literally a video game out there for everyone that suits their tastes, their needs, their wants, their desires. It changes their outlook on life or just provides them an entertaining, memorable, fulfilling experience. And I genuinely wonder, what does the future of gaming hold, and especially for future generations? People, children, and even adults who just get into gaming, who just discover gaming. What will happen to the video games of the past? What will happen to the video games of today? What will happen to the new classics? How will they be remembered? How will they be looked at, talked about, viewed? How will the original Super Mario Bros. Games, the old 8-bit NES classics, be looked at? How will the original Doom and Wolfenstein 3D be looked at? How will Dead Space and BioShock, Mass Effect, Dragon Age, Call of Duty, how will all the new classics of today be looked at? It really is a curious and fascinating thing to look about, because gamers of today are so varied and so different when it comes to their experiences with video games and what their favorite games are. What they look at as, that was gaming to me. I mean, this generation, so many young kids have gotten started into gaming via Call of Duty, and have only ever played Call of Duty. So when they're older and hopefully mature adults, how will they look back at their childhood? How will they look back at all the hours they spent on Call of Duty? And will they have moved on from Call of Duty and played other video games? How will the children of today and the young adults of today who are playing video games, getting into gaming, building their young gaming experiences, and forming the love and passion for video games that so many older gamers of today have? I mean, look at how much gaming changed from 1990s to the 2000s. Look how drastically it changed in terms of graphics, gameplay, IPs, creativity, originality. I mean, what will the future for gaming be? Will it be even more first-person shooters? Will a new genre be the top-selling genre? Will virtual reality be the new trend instead of motion controllers? Will gaming move closer and closer to being virtual simulations like we see in science fiction television and movies and science fiction media, where video games are replaced with flat-out virtual simulations? Or will gaming stay classic? Will it stick to the classic mouse and keyboard gaming controller in hand? Or will motion controls, will psychic mind control, will virtual reality become the new thing in the future? I don't know, nobody knows. No one's a psychic, no one can see in the future. We have no idea how much gaming is going to advance. Look how much it advanced in a single decade. The 80s to the 90s, the 90s to the 2000s. Just these massive leaps in technology, gameplay, genres, and how we create and experience video games. It has become easier than ever now for anyone to create their own video game, whether they be a child, a student, or an experienced developer. Indie video games, the indie market for video games has exploded. early access and free-to-play are now big things. AAA video games nowadays cost millions, hundreds of millions of dollars to make. It's mind-boggling. It truly is mind-boggling to see the evolution of video gaming and how gamers and players perceive this. So, when future generations look at the history books or look at the internet, the interwebs of the future, when they look back into the past and learn the history of video games and look at older video games and look at the news, the critiquing, the responses, I should say, to all the events, all the happenings, all the goings on that happened in gaming, what do you think they'll think looking back on us? Will they look back and go, wow, must have been an awesome time to be a gamer back then? Or will they look back and say, man, things were all too good back then? Will gaming improve for the future? Will gaming improve for future generations? Or will it get worse and worse? Will developers and publishers not learn their lesson of providing reasonable pricing for their games and future content for those games? And will the players, will the gaming community finally get out of this rut? What with absolutely disgusting toxic behavior, prejudices, the pathetic and stupid console wars, and finally trolling. Because the video game industry will never improve unless the community improves itself. The industry will never take us seriously unless the community betters itself. And will it better itself? How will the future generations look at us? How will they look at gaming of today? Will they go, that was a good time, had its ups and downs, but wasn't that bad? Will they look at us, man, that was the worst gaming's ever been? I don't know, and it is a curious thing to think about. However, in my opinion, gaming right now, despite the flaws, despite the up and downs, despite the bullshit, gaming is great. There are some great video games out there. I love video games. I will never stop loving video games because of the great games, because of the great things that have happened within gaming, and because of the amazing people, the amazing friends I have made by just playing video games, because of the career I've made by just playing and talking about and expressing my love for video games via YouTube. For me personally, gaming right now is great. Gaming is awesome. Gaming of the past, gaming of the present, video games of today and back then they're great. They're awesome. That's how I feel. But how will future generations feel? What will the future of gaming hold? What does the future and the feelings of future gaming generations hold? I don't know. But what are your thoughts? What do you feel? What is your opinions? What is your speculation? What do you guys think? Comment. Leave a comment. Comment below. Please leave a comment, your thoughts and feelings of everything and anything having to do with the video, of what I said, of what my opinion, of the subject matter, of the gameplay you saw in this video. Leave your comments on anything and everything, your opinions about this video in the comments below. I love getting comments. Don't get enough comments. Please leave a comment. If you liked the video in any way, shape, or form, please hit the like button. Hitting the like button helps me, helps you, helps everybody involved with the video if you hit the like button. And finally, I am the Gamertron. This is the Gamertron Show. This has been a video. You guys already know I love video games, and if that's something you like, you're interested in, please subscribe to support me. This has been a video, and I will see you guys later.